place is Ghost. Compared to the other legendaries, it is extremely mid. This doesn't mean it's bad, but it lacks a lot of raw power compared to the other styles. The style is mainly designed for counterplay and is especially good against dodge spammers, but it is weak against styles that have good blocks, and the end lag if you miss your ability is extremely long. In 6th place is Freedom. Freedom is a jack of all trades, master of none. The style switching is good as it allows you to counter your opponent's style, but 80% health makes this style weak to everything. Also, Freedom's attacks are very predictable, as the opponent gets to see the style change. Freedom is a style that is good at everything, but not great at anything. In 5th place is Slugger. Slugger has a lot of raw potential for damage, but the dashes, end lag, and block drag it down. The charge ability Slugger has doesn't work that well, as the instant release and full release are only half a second away from each other. Once you hear the sound cue, you can just dodge if you have a good dodging style, such as Hands Low or Hawk. It is still an extremely good style for farming and is fun to use, but if you want raw damage, there are better alternatives, such as Ippo and Shotgun. In 4th place is Kronos. Now, I actually haven't played Kronos because of the absurd legendary percentages, but from what I see, it is a style that relies heavily on perfect dodging. The skill ceiling with Kronos is high, with fast M1s and dashes. However, Kronos heavily relies on focus mode, because in his normal mode, his damage, ultimate damage, and block is below average. Here are some pros and cons for Kronos mode. In 3rd place is Iron Fist. Without a doubt, Iron Fist has the best damage in the game, but just like Kronos, it is a glass cannon. For insane damage, the trade-off is that you take self-damage that cannot be healed, and that the attacks are very slow. The slow M2S are good for feinting, however, as your opponent does not want to get hit by it and most of the time will dodge it, giving you a free M1 combo. Iron Fist has decent block and dash, and of course the best ultimate in the game, dealing 80% damage, but also 30% to yourself. Note that Iron Fist M2S also slow, like Kimura. Iron Fist is also a beginner-friendly style. You don't need to learn to perfect dodge or time your punches. Iron Fist is basically big punch equals big damage. In 2nd place is Hawk. The Hawk style's gimmick is that it has a unique dodge called the sway back. By standing still and pressing the dodge button, you bend your back to dodge any attack no matter where it is thrown from. The sway back is extremely good and can perfect dodge almost any attack, but it makes you stand still, which leaves you vulnerable to counterpunches if you misread your opponent's attack. This makes Hawk have one of the highest skill ceilings in the game, with it being extremely good if you can perfect dodge, but very bad if you can't. Hawk's passive meter also revolves around not getting hit, and if you fill it up, the punches become faster and do more block damage. If you master Hawk, you will basically be unbeatable, but Hawk has a very slow learning curve. And in 1st place is Shotgun. The Shotgun is arguably the best legendary style in Untitled boxing game, due to its unique combination of speed, versatility, and damage potential. Its speed-o-meter ability allows players to seamlessly shift between different modes, offering greater damage output and stamina efficiency in Prodigy mode, which makes it adaptable to various combat situations. Its lightning-fast M1 and M2 attacks, especially in gear shift mode, can overwhelm opponents, while the unique Shotgun Barrage delivers devastating blows that can break through blocks and turn the tide of battle. Despite its vulnerability to counter damage, Shotgun's incredible speed, strong anti-heal, and the second strongest ultimate in the game make it a formidable choice. Though it requires precise timing and positioning, especially with its high-risk, high-reward mechanics, Shotgun's well-rounded stats and explosive barrages set it apart as a top-tier fighting style. Not to mention, it is fun to use.